Hey there friends, it's Marie here from Nicole Designs, and I have a mini album to share with you today. A little different from my card videos, but this was such a cute little album, I had to share it with you. So I'm using lots of Scrapbook.com items today. I have these two Sherbet paper pads, one's pattern, one's solid. They coordinate. I'm using those for my album, and I'm using these pocket scalloped heart dies. Now I cut out a ton of the larger sized ones, and all of them Sherbet different colors, and I'm going to show you how to fold them to create pages for a little sort of accordion fold heart mini album. It's so super cute. So what I did is I took that scallop pocket area. These are supposed to fold into a heart pocket, which are really cute in all of in themselves. But I'm folding that little pocket flap here right in half and kind of folding it behind the heart. And I'm going to do that on a second one as well. Just fold that little scalloped pocket section in half, fold it, and then fold it behind that heart. Now, once you have two of these pieces, you're going to adhere them together, and they will open and close like little heart pages, just like I show you right here. So I'm using some Scrapbook.com paper tape or tissue tape. I don't know what you guys want to call it. Different companies have called it different things. I'm just adding a little bit onto this flap here. Now this is the flap that you would typically put down on the heart and adhere to the heart to make your little pocket. We're using it to make the sides of our mini album, and this tape fits perfectly on those little side flaps, and it's so easy to tear with your fingers and just release that backing paper to reveal the adhesive. So I'm sticking it onto one of my hearts here, and I'm going to adhere both sides, try to line it up, and you can see now you have this little heart pocket that opens and closes. So I am going to do this with all of my other hearts, make a bunch of these little pockets, and like I did with my snap of the fingers, I made about 4 of these. Now you could do a ton more if you wanted. You don't have to do as many. It's totally up to you. You can make your little album as big or as small as you wanted. I'm just doing 4 today. So now I'm going to adhere all of these little pockets back to back. It's going to make sort of an accordion fold heart album, which is really super sweet. So you can tie it shut, but when you take that tie off, it all pops open, and you can tuck little things inside. So later in the video, I'm going to show you I tuck little journaling cards in there and photos in there. You can put little keepsakes like tickets to a movie or something if you wanted to make it sort of a keepsake album. And you can see from the side, those scallops look really fun. You could even go ahead and make a full circle out of these hearts and have a full circle album if you wanted to. There's just so many things you could do. So it's a fun die to use for making pockets, but you can change it up just a little bit and make a little album as well. Now don't forget, there's also a second die on that set. It's that little heart, same thing as these big hearts, but it's smaller, so you can actually make a tiny mini album, and I've done that as well. I might show you later in the video. So I'm just adding a stamp block over my little heart here to keep it, squished down so that glue can dry. I've cut out 2 more hearts, and I'm not using the flaps on these, so I'm going to cut off that scalloped pocket portion. So sad, I know, but I'm going to use these for the front cover and the back cover of my album, and I'll show you why I'm doing this. It's going to help me add my little baker's twine to tie it shut, so I'll show you how I do that in just a second. I'm taking my liquid glue. I put a line of glue right down the middle, and I'm also gluing all of the outsides. Now that glue down the middle is for my twine here. I'm going to just line it up right down the middle, get it stuck right in there, and then I'm taking one of those cover pieces and adding it to the front. So I'm hiding that twine behind my album cover, front and back, and then you're going to have this twine that's sticking out that you can use to tie your album shut, but it's hidden behind the cover, so it looks a little bit more finished, a little bit more clean. Now you can also use ribbon if you want. I just had this really fun aqua colored baker's twine on hand. It went well with the whole album, so I'm using that, but you can use ribbon or whatever else you have. So I'm just going to line up my hearts here. One thing I do like about using the liquid glue is it gives you a little bit of wiggle room before it dries, so you can kind of slide your pieces around and get them lined up if you need to. I did make sure that I have a little bit of slack on my twine at the bottom of that heart there, so it won't get pulled too tight as I'm opening and closing my album. I have it squished down again with my stamp block to make sure it's all staying together as it dries. And I'm just going to tie a bow in this little twine here to help keep my album shut while I decorate my cover. Now, if you want to go ahead and make some albums, this is all you need to do to make an album. It is finished now. The only part that we need to do is decorate a little bit and fill it with little things. Now there's that mini heart here that I told you about. It's got all of those tiny little hearts. I made it just the same way, but it's a smaller version, so it's super cute. You could always even use that as a tag on a gift, and make a album gift tag and fill it with some really fun things. That would be cute. But I'm gonna go ahead and decorate this mini album. Now, this is the big mini album, not the mini album. So just so we're clear on that. I'm taking some of these stickers from Scrapbook.com. These are alphabet stickers. It's kind of hard to see in my video, but they do have patterns on them. Some of them are striped. I'm using some pink ones that have dots on them, polka dots, and I'm using some rose gold ones to go behind the pink one to make sort of a shiny shadow in the background. So I'm taking a rose gold alphabet sticker, layering it on top of one of those pink polka dot stickers, and making a layered look for the front of my album. I'm just going to go ahead and spell out the word love here because it was a short little word that would fit on this mini album. But you could put someone's name, you could put a word that you love, anything you want, guys. You can do anything you want. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. I'm just here to give you ideas. So I'm sticking those down. If you want to, if you're a little uncomfortable, don't trust that adhesive on the stickers, you can add a little bit of liquid glue. I think I added just a dot to the E because it didn't want to stick. Otherwise, those stickers are doing great. Now I've got some butterflies here. These are Butterflies 1 and Butterflies 2 die sets from Scrapbook.com. One cuts out that sort of intricate butterfly with the shadow. I didn't use the shadow background. And one cuts out those tiny little butterflies. Now you could put more butterflies on if you wanted, but I liked just those two little ones. I have one cut out of gold cardstock and one cut out of vellum. Now I'm opening these little, I think they're 2x2 journaling cards, and they are so cute. They're so tiny and so cute. And when I first got them, I thought, I don't know exactly how I'm going to use these, but they're perfect for this mini album. They fit in there just perfectly. So I'm going to write a little something on here. I'm also going to use some of these mini alpha stamps from scrapbook.com to stamp some words on these cards as well. And I was using the scrapbook.com journaling pen. If you're interested in all of the things that I'm using, I'm going to have a list down below in the description box, links to everything that you want to see. If you want to go check them out, it'll take you over to the scrapbook.com store and you can go ahead and check out these products for yourself. I thought they all went together really well on this little mini heart album, and I just had a lot of fun making this. When I make albums, I don't do it a lot, but I find that I love mini albums. It's a smaller, more manageable project for me that I feel like I can finish in not a crazy amount of time, because we never have enough time, right? So I feel like mini albums are something that I can manage. And you can see how cute those little journaling cards are in this mini album. And I thought they just went well. So now here I am, I'm using my phone and my little pocket printer here to print out some small photos. Sometimes I even print out 2 photos on one of these little photo paper things, and you can get even smaller photos. But I'm just printing them out. I think they're like 2 by 3. I think that's what the photo sizes are. It's just really fun. I can print out pictures from my phone and add them to little mini albums. I do have to stick it in here sideways. It doesn't really fit straight up and down, but it's fine because I can tie this little album shut and it kind of holds everything in. But like I said, if you wanted to, you could even make smaller photos. So I printed one out of my daughter there. I'm printing one out of my son. These are just photos from a picnic earlier this summer where the kids dug into the ice cream sundae bar. Somebody brought a ton of ice cream, a ton of toppings, and my kids went crazy. They loved it. So I had to get their expressions of them enjoying this ice cream, and I just wanted to put them in this really fun album. And the papers that I used were from the Sherbet collection, so that kind of works, right? Ice cream, sherbet, sort of in the same family. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp out another little mini journaling card for my son's photo. I can go back and write a little note on here of what I want to remember about this day and just tuck it into this cute little mini album. And I can go ahead and tuck more things in there as I find things to keep. And I just have it sitting on my little shelf. It looks so cute, so pretty. And I love that I can just add little things into these little accordion pocket heart things. It reminds me of one of those accordion folders where you can tuck receipts and papers and things in. It's really kind of the same concept, but we're using the heart pocket dies for this mini album, and I thought it was just so cute, so adorable. So I think that's about all I have for you guys. I'm just tying up my little mini album here, and that's gonna finish it for today. So if you enjoyed this video, if it gave you some inspiration, make sure you hit that thumbs up, give it a like, leave a comment for me. I love to hear from you guys. Tap the bell for notifications so you never miss another video from me, and subscribe if you haven't already. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll catch you later. Have a great day. Bye.